past 6 months now, I've been using the new 11-inch M2 iPad Pro. I sold my 2018 11-inch iPad Pro to buy the 6th gen iPad mini back in late 2021, and as much as I love the iPad mini, I'll admit I missed the 11-inch iPad Pro. For me, the 11-inch is the perfect blend of size and performance for the things that I do, and this one in particular is an absolute beast. With that new M2 chip, this iPad Pro is arguably the most powerful computer that I own at the moment. It's a marvelous tablet that can chew through literally anything that you throw at it. However, at the end of the day, M2 is overkill for an iPad. This is still an iPad that does iPad things. It still hasn't replaced my M1 MacBook Pro for video editing and my intensive creative workflows, but it has become an awesome companion that, in my opinion, has gotten better over the years on the software front with the addition of center stage, external monitor support, and things like that. Nonetheless, the M2 iPad Pro is easily the most future-proof iPad that you can buy at the moment, and I love it. So rather than raving about this thing for an entire video, I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite accessories that have helped make my experience with this 11-inch M2 iPad Pro these past 6 months so amazing. There are also going to be recommendations for you to get the most out of your iPad as well, whether you have this M2 iPad Pro or another iPad model. So without further ado, let us get this show on the road. Alright, so as far as accessories go, there aren't too many things that I use with my M2 iPad Pro. First is the Air DaySling 3 Max. All of my 11-inch iPad Pro gear fits perfectly inside of this sling bag. The DaySling 3 Max is a bigger version of the amazing DaySling 3 that I talked about a few weeks back in my iPhone 14 Pro filmmaking accessory video. The Max is an awesome sling bag that perfectly fits my 11-inch iPad Pro, as well as a bunch of other things that I use, which we're going to talk about in a bit. On the M2 iPad Pro itself, I have an Ambison matte glass screen protector. I put this screen protector on as soon as I took the iPad Pro out of the box, and it's been holding up really well for over 6 months now. I'm not sure what possessed me to try a matte glass screen protector this time around on my iPad Pro, but I am just loving how much glare and how many reflections get cut out because of it. This screen protector is awesome. Also on my iPad Pro, I have a Malgoam, I think that's how you say it, magnetic leather case. This is one of the best cases that I've ever used with an iPad Pro. It's a fairly new case that came out not too long ago, and it feels a lot like an oversized leather iPhone case. I love it. It offers solid protection for your iPad Pro all the way around, and at the same time, it feels really nice to hold in your hands. It has me using the iPad Pro more and more as a tablet without the Magic Keyboard. Speaking of, what's nice is that this case is compatible with the Magic Keyboard. However, it's kind of a double-edged sword. The keyboard doesn't close with the case on your iPad Pro, so for me, the Magic Keyboard has transitioned to more of a docking station of sorts, which leads me into the next thing that I use, the Magic Keyboard. I really like this keyboard case. It's expensive, yes, but it's arguably the best typing experience that you're gonna find for your M2 iPad Pro. I've used many iPad keyboard cases over the years, but I always find myself going back to the Magic Keyboard. I type a lot on this thing, including many of the scripts for my videos here on the channel. I'm a big fan. I just wish that I had a row of function keys. At this point in the iPad Pro's lifespan, I feel like it's screaming for them. Another thing that I use regularly is the 2nd gen Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil isn't a necessity to navigate around on an iPad Pro, but paired with the Magic Keyboard, it makes for an excellent productivity combo. It adds a level of precision that you just can't get with your fingers. When I don't need my Air DaySling 3 Max sling bag, another way that I store and carry my iPad Pro around is in a Moco tablet sleeve. This is an inexpensive, well-made sleeve that perfectly fits my iPad Pro in its case, along with the Magic Keyboard, Apple Pencil, as well as an Apple polishing cloth, which is the next accessory that I use, and it's very, very useful. Sure, this is a pricey cleaning cloth, but it's one of the best that you can use not just to clean your iPad Pro screen, but also literally every other gadget that you own. It makes everything look as good as new. In addition to those things, I also use a Samsung T7 solid state drive to manage files on my iPad Pro. I use the included charging cable and power adapter, nothing fancy, and I also use my 3rd generation AirPods. These are a pair of headphones that I've fallen in love with over the past few months. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you should use the AirPods Pro or use another pair of earbuds, but for some reason, I always find myself using these 3rd generation AirPods. There's something about them that makes them special to me. Finally, the last accessory on my list here is the MagFit 10-in-1 magnetic docking station. I use this stand at my desk to place my iPad Pro next to my studio display when I'm working. Not only does it bring my iPad Pro in line with my studio display and offer tons of viewing angles, but it also acts as a USB-C hub, adding 10 additional ports to your setup. This stand/docking station makes the already versatile iPad Pro even more versatile. Not to mention, it looks really good on your desk too. It kind of gives your iPad Pro iMac vibes. I love this thing. So that is a wrap, my friends, on my 6-month review of the M2 iPad Pro, as well as some of my favorite accessories that I used along with it. I hope you guys found this all helpful. It should come as no surprise at all that I'm a big fan of this tablet. The performance that it offers is unreal for a device this thin and light. However, like I keep saying, it is still an iPad. It still hasn't replaced my M1 MacBook Pro for video editing and the creative work that I do, but it has become an excellent companion that fits really nicely into my workflows. This M2 iPad is an absolute beast, but the problem is I still need my Mac to do intensive creative stuff due to its software limitations. However, with the addition of center stage, external monitor support, and things like that, it finally feels like the iPad Pro is coming into its own. Time will tell what Apple has planned for this thing, but one thing I know for certain is that I am excited. You guys know I just love learning new workflows. I love learning how to do new things, and the iPad gets me excited. There's a lot of potential here to do all your work right here on a device this thin and light. I am really excited about that. So that's about all I got for this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did and you liked what you saw, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to follow at Raymond Strazdas on Twitter and Instagram for much more. Until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Peace!